Hello again, everybody. Hey, you know, as I go on searching for final resting places of famous ball players and such, it's very convenient to find the ones that most of us know of or have heard about or remember. But so many of those have been done. I find that when you go find the obscure players, the ones that most of us have never heard of, one thing you find out that they all have in common, and that is everyone has a story. So today I'm back in Cincinnati at Spring Grove Cemetery, and we're going to find a few more ball players and one very important front office guy of Cincinnati Reds way back when. So leading off is Alfred Traber Goshorn. Born on July 15, 1833, the Cincinnati businessman was the director of the first World's Fair in the United States in 1876. And the fair was a huge success. As a matter of fact, Queen Victoria was so impressed, she actually had him knighted. That's pretty amazing. But before the World's Fair, what was he doing? Now, shortly after the war, this new game called baseball, it was booming. And Goshorn became the first president of the newly formed Cincinnati Baseball Club on July 23, 1866. Now, Goshorn remained president just after the now-named Cincinnati Red Stockings were considered the first professional baseball team. That was in 1869. Now, playing at the Union Grounds, Mr. Goshorn is given credit for building the grandstand there, and from what I've understand, or from what I've read, he may have built the first grandstand at any baseball field. Married to Mary Louise Langdon, Alfred Traber Goshorn died of paralysis on February 19, 1902. Now, moving on to our ball players, this man was part of a very important team, actually the Chicago Cubs of 07 and 08, as we all know, won the World Series that year, and he was a very important part of that team. Harry Steinfeld was born on September 29, 1875 in St. Louis, Missouri. He debuted with the Cincinnati Reds in 1898. Now, Steinfeld became a solid third baseman and a good hitter as well. Harry was known to wear shin guards from time to time while playing third base. Now, after being traded to the Chicago Cubs in 1905, he finished second with a .327 average the following year to a guy you might have heard of, Honus Wagner. Now, I mentioned earlier, Steinfeld was an integral part of the Cubs championships in 07 and 08. But sadly, he was left stranded on third as Tinker to Evers to Chance became his slogan that we've all heard of. He was every bit involved in many double plays, I'm sure, and he was every bit as skilled. But I guess four names just wasn't poetic enough. Harry Steinfeld died of a cerebral hemorrhage on August 17, 1914. He was just 38 years old. You know, next time I get up there to Connecticut area, I gotta do a video around New Haven. There's tons of baseball history in New Haven. I'm guessing the early part of baseball in the 1800s, New Haven had to have been right in the middle of it, because all these old timers I'm finding from the 1800s, man, so many of them have a connection to New Haven. So we gotta get up there and check some things out up there. Which of course leads me to Mr. Jim Keenan, born in New Haven, Connecticut on February 10, 1856. He passed away on September 21st, 1825. But he debuted with the New Haven Elm Cities of the National Association in 1875. Now, Keenan played with Cincinnati the last 7 years of his somewhat under par career, but that's okay. He's still in our club. He's rests here on your left in an unmarked grave next to his wife, Isidore. Now, the last man we'll visit today is Henry Groh, also known as Heine. He played with the Reds, the Giants, and the Pirates. He was kind of small in stature. It was said that his very first at bat, the umpire yelled over to John McGraw, who was his manager, and said, "Hey, why are you sending a bat boy up to bat?" And supposedly that's a true story, but he singled and kind of started proving his worth from there on out. Henry played 15 Major League seasons, and he was known as a very skilled defender. He was also an effective leadoff hitter. I would say having John McGraw as your manager and Christy Matheson as a teammate, boy, that's something all by itself, I would say. Henry Grove was known for his bottleneck bat, very famous bat, a very unusual shaped bat. But like I said earlier, he emerged as a very good hitter eventually, and he helped the Reds to their famous 1919 World Championship. Now, after being traded back to the Giants, Grove hit .474 in the 1922 World Series sweep of the Yankees. Somewhere in there was a tie. They don't do that anymore. But Henry Grove was inducted into the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame in 1963. He passed away on August 22nd, 1968 at the age of 78. And he lies in rest next to his wife, Marguerite. Well, gang, it's been raining here all week, and it's starting to rain on me again. I gotta go, but hey, if I would appreciate a subscribe and a like and all that kind of fun stuff, and I'm gonna try to get some more videos out here really soon. Thanks for watching, and see you at the park.